What's up, my people? What's up? Gino King Boxing back in the building. And man, what did we watch last night with the Conor Benn, Peter Dobson fight? And I must say, Conor Benn looked completely different than he did his last fights without him being on steroids. As we all know, Conor Benn tested positive for banned substances, and he turned around and tried to blame it on eggs. Yeah, eggs. Ridiculous. And we all seen last night when he went up against Pistol Pete, Peter Dobson. Conor Benn was a different fighter last night. No power, nothing that we have seen before in his previous fights. You know why? Because he wasn't on the juice. He's been banned from the UK from fighting. He can't fight in the UK because he was caught taking steroids. So now he has to fight over here in America. And last night was his first fight fighting over here. And he wasn't knocking nobody out like how he was in the UK. He looked completely different. And I mean, Peter Dobson, I must say, he won a couple of rounds, but he was giving it to Peter Benn. I'm so sorry, he was giving it to Conor Benn. He was two-piecing Conor Benn ass up. But that's saying a lot. He couldn't hurt Pistol Pete not one time in the fight. Yeah, he was getting his shots off on Pistol Pete, but Pistol Pete never looked hurt, not one time in the fight. He kept walking Conor Benn down, and I mean, Pistol Pete looked pretty good. His stock has definitely went up after that fight. And what does that say about Conor Benn? No needle, no power. If you ain't got that needle in you, you ain't got no power, Conor Benn. What happened? What happened to all the power, the knockouts? He was calling Devin Haney out after the fight, calling on Twitter, calling Devin Haney pillow fist. But Conor Benn is the guy that needs to take steroids. And then he started calling out Earl Spence. He told Earl Spence that he was gonna damage Earl Spence's other eye. But that's ridiculous. Earl Spence will absolutely dog Conor Benn in a fight. Conor Benn will get dogged in a fight by Earl Spence. I think Conor Benn is a C+, maybe a B fighter. That's all he is. That's probably all he'll ever be. A C+ fighter. That's it. He didn't look impressive at all last night. I didn't see nothing that made me want to be like, hey, man, this guy, he can really give some of the top guys trouble. Nothing. He was getting blasted by Peter Dobson last night. Peter Dobson had quite a few moments on Conor Benn to where he actually hurt Conor Benn. Yeah, he hurt Conor Benn quite a few times. But Conor Benn never seemed to hurt Peter Dobson. Yeah, he hit Peter Dobson more, but none of his punches, really did any damage to Pistol Pete. None of them. But when Pistol Pete let off on Conor Benn and connected, you can tell in Benn's legs that he was hurt. He was hurt. Pistol Pete was hitting him with some nice body shots too. I like Pistol Pete. I think Pistol Pete, if he can get some more, tighten up his skills a little bit, tighten up, get his speed a little better. And I think Pistol Pete could be a decent fighter. I think Pistol Pete could be a pretty good fighter. So yeah, Conor Benn, no needle, no power. This guy was over in UK dominating guys. You know, we were all wondering, how is Conor Benn dominating all these guys? Yeah, he has a little bit of skills, but he's knocking guys out left and right. And we all know why. He was on steroids over there. He got caught. Now he has to fight in America, where over here they're doing VADA testing. So he can't be on steroids over here. So he didn't have steroids in his system last night. So he could knock nobody out. And this is gonna be the performances we see from Conor Benn from now on. The kind of performance he had last night. He didn't look good at all. I'm just being honest. He didn't look good at all as far, and, what is he going to do when he goes up against a top level, a more skillful fighter, a guy that's just as fast as him with more power than him? Conor Benn is going to be on the canvas sleep. I'm telling you, he's going to be on the canvas sleep. I don't see him beating none of the top guys. He's calling out Devin Haney. You can't beat Devin Haney. He called out Earl Spence at 147. You can't beat Earl Spence. So, yeah, Conor Benn, he's in trouble. He better fight. He better keep fighting the low-level guys that he was fighting over there in the UK. America fighters, they're a different animal than the UK fighters. I'm just being honest. It's a whole nother different kind of animal over here. So put my word on this, as soon as Conor Benn goes up against a top level guy over here in America without the steroids in the system, he's going to sleep. I'm telling you, he's going to be put to sleep. But hey, this is Gino King Boxing. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this situation. Conor Benn, no needle, no power. Y'all press that subscribe button, press that like button, and I'm out.